Welcome. I know it's been quite a while since I've done a video on my truck or an update review on it. I've been real busy with life, and everyone knows how that goes. But I do plan to do an update here. I've got a few goodies on it I've installed since my last video. I got a rooftop tent, an awning, I got my solar set up. I'm working on a solar-powered shower. So those should be all update videos coming up, hopefully within the near future. I have done a few trips, haven't not made it to Alaska yet, but I got some good footage, and hopefully I'll do some update videos coming up here. Today we're going to do a review on a firearm. Normally don't do reviews on a firearm, but I got a Sig P238 and felt compelled to do a review on it. For the record, I live in the state of California, so this video is kind of geared towards people in California looking at potentially buying this gun, or for people outside of California that are just interested in the differences between California approved guns and other state approved guns. So let's begin. A few months ago I was doing a lot of research on potentially getting a concealed carry gun. So I did a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of internet searches. I wanted a dish originally to carry 9mm, but because it is 2015, there is no more single shot exemption for the state of California. That basically allowed you to get any pistol you wanted that was not on the California roster. So that's over, I guess, subject to change. But for now, you're limited with just on the roster. So although I wanted 9mm, there were no options that I fell in love with. I really like 1911s. I'm very comfortable with the battery of arms. I love the ergonomics of them. So when I saw this Sig P238, although it was in 380, I was interested. So let's open it up and see what's inside. I went with the Sig Sauer P238 HD, and that is a solid stainless steel version of the gun. So the slide is stainless and the frame is stainless. So it's going to weigh a little bit extra, but I love things that are over-engineered. I love the look of stainless, and I just think it looks really good. So let's get it out. The first thing I noticed when I pulled this out was the fit and finish. I know you hear a lot of people say that Sig Sauers are put together really well, and I'll add to that, and they just are a lot of fun to fondle and play with. So we'll safety check it. There's nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. And that'll lead me to the two differences between this firearm and the out-of-state Sig P238s. That is right here. This is the chamber indicator. So if there is a round in the chamber, this little notch is going to pop up, and there's orange paint on both sides that really grabs your attention to let you know that there is a round in the chamber. To me, this isn't the end of the world. I guess some people might find it a nuisance, but it's there. The other differences is the magazine disconnect. This one I find very annoying. I think it's more dangerous than safe, but I guess people could debate that all day long. Basically what this does, when the hammer is back, the safety is off, but there is no magazine in the magazine well. Even if there were to be a round in the chamber, when you pull the trigger, the hammer's not going to fall. You have to put the magazine back in, and the hammer will fall. I don't know if there's a way to convert this back to without magazine disconnect. If there is, leave a comment in the down below, and I'll do some research on that because I'm very interested in that. Other than that, I think it's basically identical to the other Sig P238s that are not California DOJ approved. One other thing, I bought a +1, so this is a 7 rounds, and it is factory Sig Sauer for this gun. I've had a lot of issues just in the one day I've owned this pistol with it, and I have not shot this yet. I do plan to shoot it later today. When I seat the magazine and I pull the slide back, the slide catch barely catches the slide. It's so minimal, in fact, that I've had a few times where it doesn't catch at all. It just kind of falls forward. I don't know if it's just this magazine or if it's all the +1s are doing that. So I haven't done any research on that, but that is something I have noticed with this +1. With the normal 6-round magazine, it catches and it gets a really nice purchase on that slide. So that's maybe something you would want to look into further. Besides that, it is just a joy to fondle in the hand. It really is. Just racking the slide and the slide release, just doing that brings satisfaction to me for some reason. Just a lot of fun to play with. I was going to do one other thing for you. Let me tell you about my ammo. This is basically what sold me on the 380. This is Underwood ammo. I think the bullet is produced by Lehigh, or Leewood. Lehigh, I think it is. It is CNC bullets, and it is 1100 foot per second, 90 grain bullets. I saw a YouTube review on this ammo, and it basically convinced me that 380 was sufficient for self-defense. These things penetrate quite well, and they leave a pretty good wound cavity, what I saw from the video. So this is only 6 rounds. There's not going to be one in the chamber, but I will weigh it for you to let you know how much the California version of the HD with 6 rounds in the magazine weighs. So it looks like it weighs 1 pound 5 ounces. So for those, and I'll just quickly do without the magazine dry, it is a 1 pound 2 ounce gun. So if this was helpful to you, let me know. And for all the people that are interested in California at this pistol, so far, although I have not shot it, it is recommended.